You won't believe what happens next. Christine and the kids arrive at their mother's house, where her mother greets them, and Natalia is alone. Because he has an important interview tomorrow, Mike tries to get Natalia to chill out, but Natalia just hums a tune, completely unfazed by his stress. Mike asks her to stop, saying her humming is really driving him crazy, and after a deep breath, he continues. Mike explains that this interview is crucial and asks Natalia to promise to behave and stay quiet during it, and Natalia sweetly promises to be good. Her eyes glint unpredictably. Mike adds it'll last 1 hour. Natalia jokes she'll sing for Daddy. With a soft and innocent voice, Mike shows a glimmer of hope and thanks Natalia, saying if it goes well this time, both families return, everything normalizes. The next day, Mike begins his video interview, answering professionally. Interrupted by a knock, Mike apologizes to the interviewer and asks him to wait while he opens the door. A policeman arrives, inquiring about multiple 911 calls from this address. Mike responds. As he begins explaining, Natalia, standing aside, draws Mike's notice it's his daughter. He then asks, surprised, if Natalia called 911. She simply replies she wants pizza. With a careless look, the interview cuts out after police leave, leaving Mike angry and desperate towards Natalia. He asks what just happened. Natalia says she's hungry. Mike retorts incredulously that calling 911 for this is absurd. Subtitles, Natalia replies she's bored, eyes showing no defiance. Mike asks boredom or pizza craving. Suddenly recalling his wife's accusations, he asks Natalia if she called Child Protective Services, like Mom said. Natalia retorts, asking why she would do that, her tone suddenly calm and mature. Mike feels a chill as he reminds Natalia he's told her many times how important this interview is and now doesn't know what to do to save their home. Natalia's reply hits him like a ton of bricks. Mike looks at her calmly and tells her not to say such things. People wouldn't believe he's serious. Looking deep into Natalia's eyes, he finally sees what's there. It's not the gaze of a child. A chill runs down his spine as he realizes that Christine might be right after all. Subtitle translation. He then goes to find his wife, Christine, who quietly walks up to Natalia and inquires, "Why do you demand money from me? Why are you acting this way? Just for fun? Why bring up these serious matters? I won't let my kids stay in danger. I won't let you keep doing this. It hurts my feelings. Why don't you love me?" Then Mike hears his wife scream for help. He rushes out, relieved to find everything is okay. Thankfully, the gunfire missed her. Christine narrows her eyes and questions him. "I know you didn't just trip. If Natalia is trying to kill me, what's the plan? How can you believe me? Are we going to die?" No, Mike finally admits he was wrong, apologizes for doubting her, and now believes her. This moment marks a turning point for Mike. He finally starts to see reality. He pleads with Christine not to leave and just hopes for normalcy. Acknowledging his foolishness, Christine softens, understanding Mike's wish to keep family intact. Mike states, "That's all she wants, they hug." Then Christine asks, "What now?" Mike's answer shows he has finally accepted reality and agrees with Christine that Natalia is indeed a handful. They can't take her home. Christine agrees, and Mike hesitantly asks if they should call the cops. Christine quickly shoots down that idea, saying that if they call the police, Natalia will spin her own tale. Mike understands. Christine adds this is why Natalia reached out to CPS, her eyes flashing with calm analysis. After a moment, Mike ponders. He proposes taking Natalia to a mental hospital. They concur. Upon arrival, they learn the children's ward is full. To get around this hurdle, Mike suggests a rather expensive solution. Back home, he intends to locks Natalia in the modified garage. He tells Christine the door's off its track and the opener's broken. Christine worries about safety, but Mike says they just take turns. It's only for a bowl. Things quickly go out of control. Natalia screams in the garage, filled with rage, threatening to kill them and begging to be let out. The cries disturb the neighbors, and soon enough the police are back at their door this time, confronting a detective named Taylor. Taylor briefly introduces himself, asks if Sue Wayman lives here. Mike introduces himself and his wife. Taylor says they got a neighbor's complaint. Subtitles, screams like a child's were heard. Christine says it's their foster daughter. Taylor inquires about Natalia. Christine cautiously replies they have isolated Natalia from the others. Taylor presses for details, and Mike admits she's in the garage. He quickly explains it's a repurposed room, and Christine adds it's just a temporary measure. Once they find a bed for her at the hospital, Taylor decides to meet Natalia himself. Christine warns him about what he needs. Natalia is dangerous. She has hurt herself and the kids, and she lies about her identity. Her papers are all fake. Subtitles. Taylor inquires about which documents, and Christine responds by saying all of the documents, encompassing enlistment certificate as well as immigration paperwork. When Taylor enters the garage to have a private conversation with Natalia, Mike and Christine fidget as they wait. Minutes later, Taylor returns with a thoughtful expression, and Christine impatiently asks, "What did Natalia say, Taylor?" He replies predictably, denying all and blaming Christine's disappearance. Natalia's identity was put in question, and he said, "It's all about Natalia's identity."